There was a turning point for you when we were working together where it almost went from your parents helping you to then you helping yourself, and you stepped into this looking after yourself responsibility as well. There was a point in that where you needed the help initially, but then it just turned into, now I'm taking charge of it and I'm all good. Thanks, mum and dad. I'll look after myself. And that was like a stepping stone back to you getting your life back, basically.
I actually remember that exact moment. I'd had chronic fatigue for 4 years and I'd gone like this, up and down, a little bit up, a little bit down, but like hovering around this line. And I couldn't get to a point where I could fully live life. I was at uni part-time. I could socialize part-time. I wasn't on the couch anymore, but I was hovering this line of just not really engaged in life still. I remember it was February going, do you know what? I'd rather not live another day than live one more day like this. And I had never felt that way before. I'd been so encompassed in fear that it literally felt like a cloak that I was wearing every day. I felt so scared. And I felt so fearful of being tired that everything I did, every decision that I made had so much anxiety that it would be exhausting. But if I go to dinner, I'm going to be too tired to do this tomorrow, and then I won't be able to go to uni on Monday. And it was just such an exhausting way to live. I had so much fear, and I feel like that's why there was so much tension with everyone around me. We were all feeling that fear and that energy of, how are we going to do this? How are we going to do another day? And I remember that moment going, I'm done. I'm dropping this cloak and I'm leaving it behind. I just don't care anymore. I had zero fear, and I like just stepped into the world, and within a year regained my entire life. Like, it was insane, but it was literally the fear. And obviously I had the right support network around me, and I was doing the right training, and I didn't go from 0 to 100 overnight. I took steps towards it. But yeah, that moment, I don't know if it was a balance of maturity, and I had just started training with you and having the right support network, but there was just something that clicked that went, so what? Like, I'm trying to preserve energy, and maybe I won't feel so tired if I don't do this and this, but who cares what to live this kind of life? What's the point? Go hard or go home here. Take control.
And you guys at home, it wasn't go hard as in push yourself beyond your limits.
No. I'm all in mentally.
Yes,
yeah, exactly. I'm committed to this mentally. I'm not a go hard or go home.
No, and this is perfect because we talk about this in this program too. Basically, there's 2 phases. You get to a point where you improve a little bit and you've progressed, but then you're at that kind of plateau level, 5 out of 10, maybe 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10. For some people, they get there and think that's it, which we teach it's not it. That's just one level.
No way.
And as you get better in life, there's multiple levels. And then you live life. And then when you're living life, there's multiple levels too. You add in relationships, you add in business, and there's another level to that. And now for you, I'm sure right now, there's a whole nother level to that. And so it never stops, but you got to that point where there was a whole nother level. And basically we call this integrating back into life. And I'm so glad that you said that over the next year, that's when it happened. It wasn't like an instantaneous overnight. It was doing the right things at the right time and then progressing with that.